The 6th annual Paris Peace Forum will begin on Friday. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, Prime Minister of Georgia Irakli Garibashvili, Chairman of the Presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina Zelsko Kosmic, and President of Montenegro Jakov arrived at Elysee Palace on Thursday. French President Emmanuel Macron welcomed the leaders and held bilateral talks with several state leaders. The 6th edition of the Peace Forum will focus on peace-building efforts and support for fragile countries in a context of multi-crisis. It will also focus on the responsibility of major powers and emerging powers in peace-building. And the Paris Peace Forum 2023 comes against a challenging backdrop of geopolitical tensions, which makes collective action all the more urgent. Topics that are for discussion include the risk associated with technology, addressing inequality, climate change, and peace-building efforts. Lead India's Rebecca Bundhun reports from Paris.
The theme for this year's Paris Peace Forum is seeking common ground in a world of rivalry. The aim of the annual event is to discuss global challenges, drive coordination and political momentum, and ultimately promote good governance. With the forum taking place against the backdrop of the Israel-Hamas conflict and Russia's war in Ukraine, talks about peace and security seem all the more relevant. Experts say the event is an important opportunity for dialogue on urgent issues, but that expectations need to be managed in terms of what the Paris Peace Forum can achieve.
I don't think that it's going to achieve a huge political breakthrough on any of the crises that we are seeing today, but it is certainly a valuable forum, particularly for the connections between civil society and governments, as well as both civil society and governments and the private sector.
The list of speakers at the Peace Forum includes presidents and prime ministers, Nobel laureates, and representatives from non-governmental organisations. French President Emmanuel Macron is part of the event, along with the head of the World Bank, Ajay Banga. Climate change is one of the global challenges that will come into sharp focus. Leading up to the main event, the Paris Peace Forum is hosting the One Planet Polar Summit, which it's billing as the first international summit dedicated to poles and glaciers. Researchers and scientists from over 40 countries will meet in Paris to share their findings, as they warn of an urgent need to act to protect these fragile environments. The North and South Poles are central to the planet's climate regulation, and the state of the world's glaciers has an effect on communities and sea levels. Other topics that will be discussed at the Paris Peace Forum include cybersecurity and risks that come with the rise of artificial intelligence. The forum comes as challenges only seem to be mounting globally. Rebecca Bundhun in Paris reporting for DD India.